Hello my people, na welcome. This one e don dey happen for Imo State too. Imo State don turn to herdsmen. Imo State don turn to Kaduna. Imo State don turn to another northern side where herdsmen dey disturb. My people, why not follow us and subscribe, share and comment so that you will be getting more updates coming right from Blessed Be World News and Entertainment. Farmers forced into early harvest over headers. Cattle invasion in Imo State community. Community in Imo State have lamented because destruction of crops worth over 20 million has been destroyed. The headers allegedly destroyed crops worth millions of naira, leaving affected farmers in those communities devastated. My people, wetin we dey talk say be say herders in Nigeria suspected herdsmen has reportedly invaded farmland in Ndiagwu, Amakohia Ubi. Amakohia located in Imo State, and also Orugwe community, where the West local government area, all in Imo State capital territory. The herders allegedly destroyed crops worth millions of naira, leaving affected farmers in those communities devastated. My wonderful people, one of the affected farmers from the Amakohia Ubi community, Abiazo Solomon, told us this morning in Owerri, in Imo State capital, that they were in the mercy of God. He also lamented as he said that activities and the damages caused by these herdsmen, which he said had cost farmers in his area more than 20 million naira. Now in Imo State, Imolites are calling on the government. Of course, the governor, His Excellency Hope Uzodinma, to do something, because Nigerians, Imo State as a whole, to be precise, they are crying. People in the community are being left so destitute. My people, based on what we witnessed today, and someone's name, anonymous, said, because security agencies in the state, we are only interested in protecting herders to the detriment of the local government. You see, most farmers had embarked on the early harvest of their farm produce, especially cassava, to prevent the crops from being destroyed and eaten by herders' cattle. Our farmland have completely been taken over by herdsmen. These are foreigners living in Imo State, being allowed by the governor, Hope Uzodinma. They rear their cows in our farmland. All we see in the morning when we got there, based on what we witnessed, are pieces and crutches of leftovers from the cows. Our women and children are even afraid to go to the farm because of the herdsmen. This is very, 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 very sad, and is a very unwelcome development. And we are afraid this might lead definitely to a confrontation by the youth of the community, whom we know in Imo State they are too worrisome and hostile, because they will retaliate. Because there is no smoke without fire. In every reaction there must be an action, whom we have been holding back. We have been calling them not to retaliate. Obiozom, also said, as the President General of Ndiegwu community, Ozichukwu Irobolam, said that as he told Sarah reporters in a telephone interview when he was being called, he said and also told us that he have made several efforts to reach the concerned authorities to come to the rescue, but to no avail. And Irobolam said he was disappointed at that very point, that despite effort to scrub the activities of herdsmen, nothing is done after farmers registered their grievances. He therefore called on the state governor, Senator Hope Uzodinma, and the security agencies in the state of Imo State to please come to their rescue before their youth to become uncontrollable, before their youth to become confrontational. And the truth has been that I'm really worried over what I'm hearing in my home state, Imo State. My people know they harbor this kind of thing. Now Imo State don't turn to the north where herdsmen they carry their cow, the waka. My people, my fellow country people, make una put mouth for this, because I'm really worried by the invasion of these herdsmen that move over 300 cows about in our community. I have tried lodged my complaint, okay, to the right authorities, but it appears it is not yielding any result. My fellow country people, a lot of Nigerians, a lot of youth don't talk to say, for how long are we going to complain? For how long? Even the government of the state of Imo has been so supportive to these herdsmen. Now youths are saying we are going to retaliate, because I know how the thing they be when they destroy your crops. Your farm produce have been destroyed over millions, 20 million naira worth of produce. How? Alright, it has also, my people were predominantly farmers, and we have lost a lot of money from activities of these herdsmen. My people are now hungry because the cows have eaten up their crops, and the remnants they have been forced to harvest. They could not even sustain their hunger, especially now that things are expensive because of fuel subsidy removal. My people are lamenting. The Imolite, the people in various communities in Imo State being affected, they are crying. My wonderful people, what more are we going to say? Please say your take, drop your take right in the comment section. What do you have to say about this that happened in Imo State as farmers forced into early harvest over herders? Cattle invasion in Imo State community. Their youths lament that herders have destroyed their crops worth millions of naira. What more are we going to say? And a lot of people have said, while Nigerians are suffering fuel subsidy, now Imo State is the Benue of Southeast. Herders are having a field day there. Odion Michael, thank you very much. I thought Igbo said herdsmen no operate in their homeland. And that is just the truth of the whole matter. Now wetin we dey see, now wetin we saw today, now wetin people they talk about in Imo State. Imo is on fire as it stands now, because if there is no fuel, there is also no food. That means the subsidy will really going to get up to this, because people will definitely not be finding it funny anymore. My fellow country people, what more are we going to say? Feel free to drop your take right in the comment section, and follow us for more updates coming right from this channel. We love you, and we say thanks and God bless.